let's start out on this principle right now. Iowa is a right to fire state. Plain and simple. Workers in the state of Iowa have absolutely no rights here. You do not have the right to complain to your boss. You do not have the right to have disciplinary actions other than being fired in this state. You have no rights in your job. For example, there was a dental assistant a couple years ago, it made the papers, was fired because she was too pretty. There was another instance where there was a dress code a couple years ago where it required their female employees to wear high heels. Somebody didn't show up in high heels and they were gone. Those were reasons to be fired. You can also be fired for no reason at all in the state of Iowa. And trust me, working in the private sector, I was reminded time and time again if I opened up my mouth, and unfortunately I opened up my mouth once or twice, that I was hired at will. And if this kept going on, I might not find myself in the job the next day. Employers use that time and time again to put people under their thumbs. That is the big reason why Iowa, as a whole, is a low wage state, is a low benefit state, and is not very good to their workers. I think CEOs make somewhere in the neighborhood of about 250 times more than their employees in the state of Iowa. The only protection that a worker has in their workplace is through organized labor. That is the only protection. Only with organized labor does a worker have any kind of say in their job. And trust me, this benefits both ways. It gives structure and tells exactly what's going to go on at a certain time. If somebody's breaking the rules, if somebody is doing something wrong as an employer, that contract spells out that you have maybe written notice the first time, but you have to work with the employer to try to better their performance. And if they still don't better their performance, they're gone. But there's structure there. The same way goes with public employees. As was said before, about in 1974, Chapter 20 was formed, which did nothing more than give structure on how dealings between the unions and the state were going to happen. That's what it is. And it's worked well for the last 43 years now. But what the state of Iowa, and when I say the state of Iowa, I say mean Terry Branstad, has decided is that public employees are a nuisance to them. Sorry, I keep calling them out all the time, but that's basically what it is. And they'll tell you that the reason that it is that public employees have become too expensive for the state of Iowa. The nurse that gets paid at a rate of 49th in the state, or in the country rather, excuse me, is too expensive for the state. Teachers who have finally worked themselves up to 25th in the country, but still have to work 60 hours a day and spend a lot of their pay into supplies for their kids, are too expensive for this state. That's the mantra that they go. Instead of raising wages up for those private employees up to a level where they should be, the state and these Republicans are going to level the playing field by bringing everybody else's wages down. That's not right, and that's what we're fighting. So far they've done things like, well, somebody's decided that an 8-year-old is okay to work in a laundry or something, so they're going to try to get rid of the work requirements for working in a laundry. And all these bills that I'm going to mention so far, we have committees here. I'm the ranking member of the Labor Committee, which would make sense that the labor bills would go there. That bill went to Congress. We have a bill here that would prohibit the use of public facilities, which is being defined as time, space, pretty much everything. You can't talk about union activities. One thing I'll warn you as this goes by, the PERT board, who is the overseer to make sure that the state and employees get along well, probably can't talk about union activities, which is their job in a public setting. So that would do away with the PERT board. Oh, by the way, that went to state government. We also have a bill that says teachers can't talk about education. That went to state government. We also have a bill that basically, when public fund or when federal funds go to state construction, for example, roads, there is a law that says that you must use Davis-Bacon rules, which basically means workers need to get paid basically the prevailing wage for that area. And there's some other things as far as safety training goes and apprenticeship goes and safety and all that fun stuff. And it also has a little codicil in there that you should buy American steel. But that's a rule of the land. We actually have a bill, went to transportation, that basically says if we get federal money in for roads, we'll funnel it down to cities, let them use that money for their construction programs. We'll take the city money, bring it up to the state level, use that, and basically money laundering, and use that money to try to get away from Davis-Bacon. That went to transportation. We are also going to see a bill, I've heard today, maybe in the next couple of days, that will take away, right now, of course, healthcare is one of the mandatory rules of bargaining. They're going to take that off the table. No more talking about healthcare, because police officers obviously should have to say what kind of healthcare they have. They will also, I think they're also going to take off the requirements for they're going to take away binding arbitration. And they're also going to make it very, very difficult to collect dues. They're going to say that this is all for the good of the taxpayers, and that we should just go hunky-dory. I can tell you right now that both in the Senate and in the House side, they are up for the fight of their lives if they try to do this thing crap.
Thank you.